Hey all, Coach Craig here. I have recently been experimenting with no extra time, which is a fully booked schedule. And I may have made another video on this, but I wanted to expand on it a little bit. So the idea is that there is no extra time in your schedule. All waking hours are scheduled. And so what I've been experimenting with is once a week, I have a scheduled section for planning the schedule. It's very meta. And so that section of 1 hour that I take out of my week in order to plan the week's entire schedule takes into account the things that I have upcoming that week, appointments and everything else, and everything is scheduled. And so the intent of this is to be able to make that setting, that schedule setting time, a creative act. And then what I'm intending to do for myself, my future self, as I go through my week, is to relieve myself from having to make decisions about what to do. So if I do this right, then when I'm in the role of schedule setter, I will be incredibly sensitive to where my energy levels are going to be, how I'm going to feel at certain times of the day, what kinds of things are going to come up, etc. And so as much as I can predict that, then that's going to empower me to be able to create this very supportive structure for myself throughout the week. And then I can be delighted. Like if I know that I've got like a CrossFit class or something like that, and it just takes energy out of me, then I can schedule that. I can say, oh, I know how I'm going to feel when I'm in this context at this time on this day, so therefore I'm going to schedule this after it. And the idea is that you're sort of, you're supporting yourself, right? Because the schedule setter is responsible for making sure that the things that get done are the most important things. However, they also have to make sure they actually get done. And if the person executing the work is not capable of executing what is on the schedule, then that creates a tremendous problem and it isn't a win. So a success is when everything on the schedule gets executed exactly as indicated. And then if the end result isn't right, then it means that the schedule setter needs to improve their game, right? The schedule setter. They're just two roles that one person acts in, right? And so as you get better and better at setting the schedule, you recognize that there are things that you're going to have to do in order to make sure that you're sensitive to the context that the person is in. And if you go through your week and execute this schedule and it doesn't have enough challenge for you, you'll be bored. So you need to be both excited all the time, like in the appropriate part of the excitement cycle, I should say. So meaning that you are always pushing toward the achievement of exciting and challenging goals. That is how your life ought to be. As an entrepreneurial business owner, like exciting and challenging, those things need to be just in your vocabulary all the time. Because the minute that you're seeking comfort, then why even have a schedule, right? The schedule is there to challenge you. It's like, okay, there's going to be something that you're going to have to push outside of your comfort zone a little bit in order to make this phone call. And if the schedule setter did it right, then they would have also put a half hour before that for you to, do some deep breathing, meditate, or whatever in order to set you up for success so that you can achieve that challenge. Anyway, just something to think about. If you're the kind of person like me where I'm all or nothing, man, I don't want, it's either no schedule or everything scheduled. And I've done the absolute no schedule for a while, and it's been moderately successful because I'm pretty good at deciding what needs to get done, but that decision fatigue got to me. And I realized that having, more structure in my schedule is going to be incredibly valuable. So far, I've been doing this for a couple of weeks, and it's been great. And I'm continuing to improve in my ability to set my schedule in a way that, is context sensitive to where I'm at in the particular hour of the day, the particular day of the week, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, hope that's helpful. This is Coach Craig. I've got a toolkit that I'm developing called Campfires and Vampires, which is part of this energy architecture framework that I've built in order to manage your energy as you're building. And so that'll be out soon. I'll put a link in the description once I get it out on the right platform. My previous platform started taxing me every month, and so I'm frustrated at them. So I'm going to choose a new platform, and once I get it out there, then I'll put the link in the description. Anyway, Coach Craig out.